Alright, food lovers, let's talk potatoes, those glorious gifts from the earth. We've all had baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, even roasted potatoes. But have you experienced the joy of a perfectly cooked Hasselback potato? Imagine this, a fluffy inside, crispy edges, and flavor bursting out with every bite. That's the magic of the Hasselback, my friends, and I'm here to guide you to potato paradise. Now before we get our hands dirty, let's round up our team of ingredients. Fear not, this isn't some complicated recipe with a million things you've never heard of. We're keeping it simple and delicious. Potatoes? Choose large, floury ones like King Edward's or Maris Pipers. Olive oil, the good stuff. Salt, sea salt, always. Black pepper, freshly ground, please, see? Easy peasy. You've probably got most of these in your kitchen already. Okay folks, this is where the fun begins. Grab your potatoes and give them a good wash. Now, here's the trick to the Hasselback. We're not slicing all the way through. Grab 2 chopsticks, yes, chopsticks, and place them on either side of the potato. They'll act as our guides, preventing us from slicing all the way through. Now, carefully make thin slices across the potato, about 1/4 inch apart. The chopsticks will stop your knife, leaving the base of the potato intact. This creates those lovely ridges that make the Hasselback so special. Section 4. Flavor Burst Seasoning Your Masterpiece. Alright, our potatoes are prepped and ready for their flavor transformation. These Hasselback potatoes are a canvas, waiting for your culinary creativity. The key to making them truly unforgettable lies in the seasoning. Drizzle them generously with that beautiful olive oil, making sure it gets in all those lovely nooks and crannies. Olive oil not only adds a rich flavor, but also helps in achieving that perfect, crispy texture. Next, sprinkle with a good pinch of sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. These basic seasonings are essential as they enhance the natural flavors of the potatoes. Want to get fancy? This is your chance. Elevate your dish by adding more complex flavors. Add a sprinkle of dried herbs like rosemary or thyme. These herbs bring an aromatic depth that pairs beautifully with the potatoes. Or, finely chop some garlic and sprinkle it on top. Garlic infuses the potatoes with a robust, savory flavor that is simply irresistible. You can even add a pinch of chili flakes for a bit of a kick. The heat from the chili flakes adds an exciting contrast to the creamy texture of the potatoes. For an extra layer of indulgence, consider adding some grated cheese. As it melts, it creates a luscious, gooey topping that makes every bite a delight. Finally, finish with a sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or chives for a burst of color and freshness. These final touches not only enhance the flavor, but also make your dish visually appealing. Now your masterpiece is ready for the oven. With all these layers of flavor, your Hasselback potatoes are sure to impress. Enjoy the process and happy cooking. Section 5. Golden Glory, Baking to Perfection. Today we're diving into the art of baking the perfect Hasselback potatoes. These delightful spuds are not only a feast for the eyes, but also a treat for the taste buds. First things first, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. If you're using a fan oven, set it to 180 degrees. This step is crucial to ensure that your potatoes cook evenly and achieve that perfect golden brown finish. Now take your seasoned Hasselback potatoes and place them carefully onto a baking tray. Make sure they are evenly spaced to allow for proper air circulation. Once arranged, slide the tray into the preheated oven. The heat will start working its magic, transforming these simple potatoes into a culinary masterpiece. We're aiming for about 45 to 60 minutes of baking time. This duration allows the potatoes to cook through thoroughly, ensuring a crispy exterior and a soft, fluffy interior. Set your timer and let the oven do its job. Keep an eye on them though. It's important to monitor their progress to avoid overcooking. You want them to be just right, golden and crispy on the outside, tender and flavorful on the inside. We want them golden brown and crispy on the outside with a fluffy inside. This contrast in textures is what makes Hasselback potatoes so special and delicious. Here's a little chef's tip. About halfway through cooking, carefully spoon some of the melted oil and potato juices from the bottom of the tray over the potatoes. This basting process helps to keep the potatoes moist and infuses them with even more flavor. This will keep them nice and moist and add even more flavor. Once done, take them out and let them cool for a few minutes before serving. Enjoy your perfectly baked Hasselback potatoes, a true testament to the art of baking to perfection. Section 6. Serving up a storm presentation and pairings. Ding! The oven timer's gone off and the kitchen is filled with the most amazing smell. The aroma of perfectly baked Hasselback potatoes wafts through the air, making your mouth water in anticipation. Carefully remove your Hasselback potatoes from the oven. Use oven mitts to protect your hands from the heat. The potatoes should be golden brown and crispy on the edges, with a tender, fluffy interior. They'll be piping hot, so let them cool for a few minutes before serving. This cooling period allows the flavors to settle and makes them easier to handle when adding your toppings. Now for the fun part, dressing them up. The possibilities are endless, and you can get as creative as you like. You can keep it simple with a dollop of butter or sour cream. These classic toppings enhance the natural flavors of the potatoes without overpowering them. Or go all out with toppings like grated cheese, crispy bacon bits, and even some fresh herbs like chives or parsley for an extra burst of flavor. For a more substantial meal, consider adding a fried egg on top. The runny yolk adds a rich, creamy texture that complements the crispy potatoes perfectly. Hasselback potatoes are incredibly versatile. You can serve them in a variety of styles, each one offering a unique taste experience. Serve them alongside grilled chicken or fish for a hearty and satisfying meal. The crispy texture of the potatoes pairs wonderfully with the tender, juicy meat. Or enjoy them as a vegetarian main course with a fresh salad. The contrast between the warm, savory potatoes and the cool, crisp salad creates a delightful balance of flavors and textures. No matter how you choose to serve them, Hasselback potatoes are sure to impress your guests and elevate any meal. So go ahead, get creative, and enjoy the delicious results. Section 7. Spectacular success. Your Hasselback journey begins. There you have it, my friends. The Hasselback potato, a culinary masterpiece that's easier to make than you think. So, what are you waiting for? Grab some potatoes and get cooking. I guarantee you'll be hooked after just one bite. Happy Hasselbacking!